Hello everyone, I'm just saying hello, just gone live, just waiting for people to join now. Say hello if you are watching, just so I know. Just waiting for people to join in. Oh, hi Keith. Hi Keith, just waiting for people to join. You okay? Hey George, thanks for joining. Just gonna wait and see if get a few more people first. Oh, hello Chris. Hi Pixie. Chris. It was a really good meeting him the other day. First time I've done a collaboration video, so that was cool. Can everyone, can you hear me okay and see me okay? Just checking if you can hear me and see me okay. For those who are actually can see and hear you, Andy, what a shame. Can see and hear you, what a shame. You're being cheeky, Keith. Just gonna wait and see if any more people join. You got it in the end. Yeah, that was a bit slow. I think I've only got the two of you in here at the moment, Keith and George. I mean, if you want, shall we get going? Should we get going? Hey, Chris. Keith said hi for you. Oh, hi, Drone Raider. Yeah, thanks for joining. Got a few of you in now, so maybe I'll look at getting started. So, oh, cool. Oh, what you editing, Chris? What are you editing at the moment? You edited that video on Sunday pretty fast. I didn't realise you would have uploaded it that quick. Yeah. Oh, hiya. Got the 30-minute warning. James, so did you get Did you get a notification like 30 minutes ago? I'm just thinking of before looking at it was actually Martin Zero, his channel's called. He's another guy from locally to me, like in the Manchester area. He was really interested in looking at a video I did the other day about the using my phone. Oh, thanks for the likes, everyone. Thanks for that. going to look at a little tutorial on how I edited my footage for that handheld video, and in a way you can sort of look at that for other videos that I do. You seem to be quite interested in that one. But first off, said live in 30 minutes. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, hi Jeanette. Nice to meet you as well. Did you have your meetup? Yeah, we did. Yeah, and Chris, who just joined us a minute ago on Pixie's channel, he brought his drone, and we both tried to fly them in this valley, and then we weren't picking up any satellites. So, Lewis has joined as well. Ringway Manchester. He's another a YouTuber I'm going to do a collaboration with as well at some point soon. Going back to Sunday, yeah, me and Chris tried to fly our drone, and what happened was there wasn't enough satellites, so we couldn't fly. And then we went to another location, and I was able to fly, but then Chris wasn't. So it was a bit of a fail, but I'm going to make a video out of it because I've done like a bit of sort of intro to it and stuff. So I'm going to make a video out of it, but I haven't got a chance to edit in that yet. So we did get our meet. You came up on my feed. I don't know why, but I'm here now. All right, okay. Well, you're here now. So thanks everyone for joining. What I'm going to do is, I don't know if you've already seen it, but I did a video which did really well recently. It was this one, the new DJI Evolve with us, that seemed quite sort of, I couldn't believe how I hit this so kind of early on. No one else seemed to get this. I was the only one, I think, and then it wasn't until this was on Friday after work that someone else had done a video later on. So it's like the first, I think, person on YouTube to upload a video based on this DJI Evolve. So that was pretty cool. Never done that before. Yeah, Keith, he's someone that's local to me, Lewis. Really nice guy. He has a drone. He actually has the Parrot drone as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that eventually. So yeah, Lewis, we do need to sort that out because I'd love to see what that's like in person. I've not even really watched much videos on those Parrot drones, but they look cool because it's like sort of flying like a plane or a bird. Right, so yeah, this Evolve, as I was saying, I don't know if any of you have watched what I've said in this video that I've just got playing, but seeing as I had such a good response, I mean, look at this. This is since Friday. I've had over 6,000 views. I think it's pretty much one of the best videos I've done in such a short time. But I was giving my thoughts on what I think it's going to be, and I've had loads of comments and some really good feedback as well, and I'm going to go through some of them. It's good to see people are all talking to each other as well. This is what I wanted, and we've got quite a few. We just had 10 watching then, which is amazing. And yeah, seem to have had a really good response on this video, and it's for the release. It's something that's going to be released tomorrow, or announced, I should say, not released, but something that's going to be announced tomorrow from DJI. Now, just to check, can you all hear me okay and see me okay and see my screen okay? Because this is like my first proper now live video. I'm going to get a drone this summer, can't wait. Ooh, what drone you're going to get? Now, as a starter drone, if you can still get hold of them, I would highly recommend the Phantom 3. I love it. And me, Keith, Chris, who's on here, I'm an ultimate drone widow. Does the drone come first? Cool, that's good to know. Thanks Rexstick for saying that. So yeah, we've had some really good feedback on here. So, and this was the post that I saw it on. So I'd not heard of these before, but randomly on Friday, I was just popped in my head. I thought I'm gonna have a look if there's anything about new drones. I'm always kind of looking on a weekly basis, but Friday about 3 o'clock, I was like, I wonder if anything's going on, and then the next minute I saw this, and it had only just been posted about an hour ago from it, and I was like, oh hello, this is something new. So DJI Enterprise, I hadn't heard of them, but it's like the more business based, more commercial, more business, and a couple of theories. I just keep looking back at the comments. It's really good that you're all chatting to each other. So one of the things, I don't know what you guys think while you're on it looking at this, but at first I didn't have a clue what these two circles meant. I just thought it's a bit of fancy artwork. And you can actually see this better if I go back to the start of my video. We can see it on a big screen. So the world of work is changing, evolve with us. So these two lenses, I'm third in the pecking order. Oh, now I'm fourth. Drone, football, Osmo. That Osmo, Chris. Anyone else who's watching this? Pixie's channel. His name's Chris, who's in the chat at the moment. I saw his DJI Osmo for the first time, and I've seen them, heard of them, never really looked into them much. But when I saw it firsthand, what a great piece of tech! I'd love that, and I could have really done with that for when I did my handheld. This one actually that you can see on screen here. This filmed on a phone video I did in the snow. I could have definitely done with it then to get slightly smoother footage. But going back onto this announcement that's going to happen tomorrow, and I'm going to try and do a video as soon as possible. If it is something really exciting, then I'm going to have to do something on this. But going back to it, these two circles, thinking that actually they could be lenses is one theory. So this large one is a phantom lens, and this is a Mavic lens, maybe hinting at something to do with the both of them. Maybe is it a new Mavic, new Phantom? Who knows? Could be a Mavic 2. I'd love that. Could be a Mavic 5. I'd love that. But I really don't think it is. I think because it's to do with work and this company, DJI Enterprise, I think it's going to be more software or something else related, something to do with the work aspect. Because I don't know why else they'd put the world of work is changing. You will have to sweet talk your missus. You're just saying that, Keith, to get some more cake. Oh, now, this was another thing that someone commented, called UAS, which I think it's, what is it now? Unmanned Aerial Surveillance, I think. Has it got it here? Correct me if I've said that wrong. I think it's unmanned aerial surveillance, but they think it might be something to do with this, and how more services in the going forward might be looking to use something like drones more. So rather than just being commercial and for business, it could be for things like emergency services, police, fire, hard to reach places. They're thinking it could be something to do with that. Hey, we could have cake as well. So that's another theory, that it could be something to do with that. Now, I think, was it this? Now, this was another thing. I had a comment on the video. Let me try and find it. This one, it's the wheels for commercial use. I was like, what's that? But then we had a comment. Oh, there we go. It looks for DJI Master Wheels. I don't know if anyone else had heard of this. I certainly hadn't. But it could be this. I hadn't seen this before. Had any of you seen it? Has anyone else heard of this? DJI Master Wheels? I hadn't, but I think it is something that maybe this is potentially what it's going to be. So I think there's a video on this. Now, I found this. Now, this guy, if you want sort of up-to-date info, this guy, Drone DJ, his website, he seems to be really on the ball with doing articles on anything drone-related. And I'll let you maybe have a look at this later. So look up this Drone DJ. But he's got a video here. So I'll just show it you. I don't think there's really any audio with it, even though I need to find that out. What you can see is, let me see if I can zoom in for you. So, oh, was that it? Let's play again. So look, it's like these two or three wheels that they can use to control the rig. It's like gimbal, which is really cool. So maybe this is what they're thinking of. It's for work purposes. Something really industrial, like for Hollywood or something. I'm wondering if it's something like that. How cool is that? I've never seen this before. This is a first. So that, maybe that's it. Maybe that's one of the things. Pretty cool. So this is how it works. The DJI Master Wheels, unless that's what these two things are. It's a hint at the wheels. I mean, is it just a piece of art, this, or are they hinting at something? Let's go back out of that. Oh, here we go. So that's what it looks like up close as well. Can we get a closer one? Here it is, the thing, DJI Master Wheels for the Ronin 2 and Inspire 2. So, maybe, could be something like that. Now, another thing that I have seen is this. A hint at possibly an update to the, not a DJI Phantom 5. What's a sister got to do to get a shout out? Oh, hey Martin. I mentioned you actually at the beginning, funnily enough, because I was saying about how you mentioned about looking at the me editing the footage for the video I did with my phone. This one up here, the filmed on a phone. Now, everyone that's in, Martin Zero, he is just like Lewis. They are both they're both from the Manchester area, both very close to where I live. So I'm sure at some point soon that we're going to be doing some collaborations. I hope so. Anyway, because we're into our drones. We're into Manchester. We're all creative. We're all on YouTube. It'd be cool to bring all our sort of resources together and our creativity. Lewis has got a really cool idea for something that we might do as a collaboration video, so I'm looking forward to that. Lewis, I don't know if you remember what you said. I don't remember. I don't know if you'll remember what you said, but we were thinking of doing some maybe points of view or filming of certain things around the Stockport area. I thought that was a really cool idea. So yeah, there's this, which is a Phantom 4 but upgraded props. Now, as you can see, these do look a bit like what you now get with the Air, and actually, yeah, the Air and the Mavic Pro Platinum. If we look up DJI Air props images. Is it them, or am I thinking of something else? Yes, that's it. I don't know if you can see, but see those silver tips? See how they kind of flick out at the end and flick out there? That is very similar style to that. Now, I don't know where someone's got this from, but someone's posted it on Phantom Pilots. Some of you may know who. Now, this guy, Ossitella LV, is, yeah, he's someone that's on Twitter who seems to do quite a lot of, who knows, real, leaked, or even faked pictures. I don't know, but I've seen his name pop up a lot when I've been looking stuff up. I was waiting on the other live for you. Oh, JB, what do you mean? What other live? It's something else started. It's something else started that I don't know. Not sure what's going on there. What do you reckon? Do you reckon these look real? It does look real to me, because it looks like a bit of a rubbish picture, like it might have been taken on a phone. And again, phones are better now, but these look like they could be. I mean, I've looked stuff up for this, and I've not found these anywhere. So this is one of these things where it could be like a leaked picture. I mean, I don't know, is this any different to the 4? I've not really seen one up close. So anyone with a 4, do these these motors look like the 4s. I think that battery is the 4. So I don't know if that's a hint at a 5, or is it going to be something like a DJI Phantom 4 Pro version 2? It could be like that. It could be like it's like, how many versions of the same thing can they do? JA, yeah, you have an event via YouTube and it's waiting for you to join. What? That's weird. I don't get why. That's strange. It shouldn't be. It's just this one that I've got at the moment. Just going into my events. Yeah, live now. Ooh, that's weird. Don't get that one. Right, I'll stop that. Yeah, so that's me kind of, I think, talking about title Tuesday tutorials and tech talk, filming with a phone and Evolve. Yeah, that should be the one. Live stream. Oh wait, this says ADMR1985 live stream OBS test. What the hell? That's not right. What's happened to my other one? You're right. Okay. This is weird. You're right. JAB, this isn't the one that was the title. So I'm sorry about that. That's messed up a little bit, hasn't it? Damn. I'll change that right now. Tuesday. Oops. Now that's annoying. That's a little bit embarrassing. Yeah, I got that notification too. Damn. So you had one saying I was going to be live, and then, see, these are all still learning curves. This is my first proper live, so mistakes may be made. I think I set up an event, and then what happened was I started a live one, and I should have deleted the other event. Yes, so that was bad on my part. Hope maybe that might have messed things up for people now. Ugh. Oh well. Hopefully next time I will sort that one out. Really sorry to those that will have been confusing. So yeah, we've had a bit of a talk on that. What I want to do is I think I want to go on to the sort of other. Oh, so what does everyone think, by the way, on this Evolve, on what I've been looking at? I think it's going to be something to do with, possibly is to do with these wheels. That or some sort of software upgrade. I think I might be back. Just typing, just in case you can't see me. Buffering. I think they have expanded the enterprise system. They've been trying to push. Damn. Damn. Don't know why it's doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close all these tabs down now anyway, because we've kind of done with that. So, what I'm going to do is just have a quick look at... Oh, not that. That's going to really freak you out. We're going to have a look at this video I did. So this is what I use, Final Cut Pro, as a lot of you will know. What I'll do is make sure I've got these open. Okay at Mo. Okay, cool. Don't know what happened there. Something must have attacked my internet. So it's this video. Now I haven't got the audio on. I need to find that out. Keith, I don't know if you're still, or Chris, Keith or Chris, because I know you're the big live streamer know-it-alls. Can you let me know how I get it so that people can listen to what I've got on the screen as well as me talking on OBS. All the other major drone. Still here. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if it's hard to explain over this, I'll go on Hangouts with you at some point, maybe, you know, before my next one anyway. And if you could help me, please, with finding out how to say if I'm on this and I want you to listen to the audio in Final Cut Pro, is there a way of doing that? Like, I can hear it in my earphones, but it'd be cool if people could hear it on the in the actual live stream. Do you know what? For what's filming on the phone, it's no app. It is purely just the phone. It's an iPhone 6, and that's it. I just edit everything then in here. This is the first video I've done with just purely using my iPhone. As you can see, it was a pretty small video, quite simple. I just turn the desktop sound on in Observation, but you will not hear it. Oh, okay. Desktop sound on. Don't seem to have that. I know because that's going to look crazy for people. I will leave that for now. So you can't hear the audio on this video, but that's not a biggie. Just sort of showing what you can kind of do with the phone. So for example, maybe if I drop something in, like one of my unedited scenes, let's see, which one was a cool scene? Is that the slow-mo? Yeah, that's the slow-mo. But some of these other ones, like what I would do, is I'm just going to drop it in at the end here. I started to use Filmic Pro just the other day. So that's a piece of software, that's an app that you can use on your phone while you're filming, or is this post-filming? So you can edit it afterwards. iPhone 7 Plus, okay, so it's going to be better than my iPhone 6. With Filmic, you can now shoot in a log format. Cool. In the log format, is that like in D-Log format? I don't know if I'm getting that mixed up with like the drone speak, because I know it's D-Log on the drone. But just zoom in. So get rid of that, not that you can hear it anyway. But what I do is, that's Sam, that's my wife there. She actually just set up her own YouTube channel, which I was gonna get onto maybe later. But oh, a cool shortcut. That's really cool. JAB. That's really cool. I'd love to upgrade my phone at some point. Just that expensive. And also the new Samsung. I think is it Samsung 9 or something? I had a look at that the other day and play around with it. Oh my god, that is good. So much better than my iPhone 6, and I thought that's pretty cool. Now, one thing that's cool in Final Cut Pro is whoever uses it is just hold down B, and that just brings up the blade. I used to press it, and then when you cut it, just let go, and then you can click and delete. So you don't have to bother going up here and going like, hold, select, blade, cut, back, select. Just hold down B, and then you get that up, and then let go. Dead easy. It's a camera app that lets you unlock all the features of the camera. Oh right, cool. I'm gonna do that quickly. Now you're on the phone, I'm just gonna leave it downloading. So it's called Filmic. Let's have a look. Filmic. Whoa. Jab, is it this? 'Cause it costs £15. Not sure I'll get that just yet. It's quite expensive. Oh hey, is it Broxnex? Broxnex. and Big Red Bear. Thanks for joining, by the way. We've just done a bit of a look at, for those who've just joined, just had a look at, oh, how's it going all? Just home from work and saw this was live, so I wanted to stop by and show some support. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Kamaro. Yeah, before we were talking about my video. Oh, not that one. This thing that's going to be announced tomorrow. So if you want to rewatch that, then you can watch it after this has been done. That there, the world of work is changing, evolving. Something's going to be announced tomorrow, so if it's really cool, that's something that I'm going to have to get onto and get something uploaded as quickly as possible, like I did that video, which was really, really good. Wow, in US, it's only $9. It's £15 here, which is, what's that, probably $25? Something like that. Why is it so expensive for me? I've downloaded Power Editor 16 trial for editing. Does anyone use that? No. Oh, okay, yeah. So Martin, I think some of these shots, actually, let me get to, there was a really nice shot that I liked. Oh, it was this one. No, I don't think it was that one. Which one was it now? Which one was it? I think I know which shot you mean. Just trying to find it. It was, let me try and find it on the video. It wasn't that one. Not that one. No. Oh, where was it? Oh, this one. So 3078. 30, there it is, 3078. Right, let's drag that in. 3078. So this clip, some great editors out there. I use DaVinci Resolve 14. It's free and very powerful. Cool. Hey, that's good if it's free. Anything free. I saw a video recently. I need to look it up. It's the thing about how you can get Final Cut Pro free. I don't see how that's going to happen. So Martin, yeah, I mean, basically I use my body as a rig or a gimbal. It's just about being really, really smooth. So for example, this shot here, this was just me holding it by hand. So for example, if I start it there, and then if I cut it before it sort of starts to change angle, hold down B, click delete. So what I did, that's just me holding it, but as you can see, it sort of looks a bit shaky. And then in Final Cut Pro, Martin, what do you use to edit your videos? And then this stabilization, I can't stress enough out. I don't know if you've got this in other editing software, you probably do, but in Final Cut Pro, stabilization is amazing. So if I just, what I'll do actually is, let me copy this over, and then you can see the difference. So this is the normal footage, which might be running a bit slow. I mean, is that just, yeah, right. Now, first thing actually, and this is a good point, with the drone, I film, I think I actually do film 24 frames a second, but I'm going to change that to 30, because all my videos, when I edit them, are in 24 frames a second, which is what films are done in. But the advantage of that is you get slightly smoother footage when, and I'll show you, because the iPhone 6, it was filming in HD, but it's 30 frames a second, so it's obviously more frames a second than my file. So then what you can do is you change the speed. Now automatic speed means it just fills in those gaps. So it makes the 30 frames a second to 24 frames a second, but because there are more frames, it ends up longer and smoother and a little bit slower. So by doing that, as you've seen now, it's just extended and it's gone to 80%, and already, without even using any stabilization or editing, this is the same with the drone, by reducing it, is it actually makes it slightly smoother and a little hint of a slow-mo to it, just a little bit, which it is, it's 20% slower. So I do that with everything, but it worked really great with this because I was holding it by hand. Then on top of that, I will do stabilization. Does this work good with AVI? Thanks, Big Red Bear. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Does this work good with AVI? Oh, AVI files? I don't know. All mine are MP4s. So, I'm not sure. I would have thought so. I would have thought MP4s, or is it MPEG? Is that the other ones? I would have thought that would work with all of them. Ah, it's freezing. Is the screen freezing? How's the live stream quality going? No idea why. Ugh. As long as I hope you can see what I'm doing, everyone, step by step, because otherwise that would suck. So I know there's always a delay. I think there's a delay of about 30 seconds from you typing to what I can see on here. So yeah, the quality's okay, but it was freezing before you said goodbye. Ah, okay. I think that could actually be my wife has just come out of the bath and she's just drying her hair. And sometimes I know this could happen because it used to happen when you used to play online. It can affect your internet when the hairdryer goes on. So I have automatic speeded this from its 30 frames a second that I filmed it at to the 24 frames, which the whole file is set up to. And I've cut out the rubbish bits at the start and the end, so it's fairly smooth. Now I've done the stabilization, but what I'm going to do is, if you rank that up, now you'll see it slightly zoom in to the picture, because what's happening is it's having to crop the picture more so that it can shift the movie around during that section. My dash cam I got records in AVI. I downloaded a converter, but I screen. Do you know what? I would have thought that would be fine. I would have thought so, in the same place rather than. Yeah, I'm sure that. Do you know what? I think when I was at uni, we generally used AVI files more than MP4s. So I actually remember purposely downloading AVI files. So I think you'd be fine. I'm sure I'd be able to check that out though, pretty simple, or someone would with their Final Cut Pro. So now I've done that loads and it's rendered. Let's just see what the difference is between those two shots. So hopefully you can see this quite well. I mean, it's not bad what I had originally, but then this new one, it is really smooth. It's quite sort of slowed down. It's definitely better quality. Sorry if it's not easy to see this, because I know that live feed can not be great on the screen. But yeah, before it was more choppy. Now it's really smooth and stable. Like I said, I'm not sure how well that comes across on the live feed. I know that when I've done another video, like if I've basically done the same sort of things, but when you look at a video like this other one that I'll quickly show you, because I did a purposeful one purposely done for, where is it? Here we go. When I did my top 5, I'll show you this stabilization. So when you see this, skip it forward, look at the difference on the left, or in a minute. So the one at the top is the raw footage, and look at the one below, how smooth that is. So much smoother at the bottom. And that's just using Final Cut Pro stabilization. Brilliant. It's really, really good. And that's good. You could use that for other things, by the way, that tutorial. So then once I've done that, then what I tend to do is the color correction. And then I messed around. Actually, what I did is I think I slightly desaturated this entire thing because I didn't want to do it too much, but just a bit to make it quite a black and white sort of video. And then drop the midtones. This is what I do with all of mine. And then increase the highlights. And I wanted quite a drastic look, so I would probably drop the shadows down a little bit. Maybe increase the highlights a bit more. And even that, just let that render a second. But those things, those key things even at the beginning before you do anything, is cut down any of the rubbish. You don't want stuff moving about. Like I said, this was done by hand, and it still works really, really well. But then changing it so that you film in a higher frame rate and then edit it at 24 frames, it makes it much better. Now, actually, I didn't realise this until recently that I could do that, just automatic speed. But now I know that, I'm probably gonna, or hopefully gonna notice even my drone videos should look a bit smoother. So that's finished rendering. So, gosh, just looking at the difference again, you can see, I mean, it's not too bad, but then when we swap over to the new one, it's so much smoother. And the colours are really punching. And another thing that I like to do is, now I don't think I did it on this video. Oh yeah, I did. Yes, I did. Letterbox effect. So let's go down to, letterbox. Drag that over. And then you want to change the letterbox to 235.1, and it's much more cinematic. But a little hint which might help make it look like I'm panning more than I actually am. So let's say we start, don't know, what would we want? Start high up, and then end lower. So we're emphasising as if we're going to looking underneath that branch. Then what you do is you go to the start of the clip, and with the letterbox, this is keyframes, so you want to offset it. So let's offset it towards a little bit higher, and then tick the little plus icon, and then go to the end of the clip, and we want it to go down, and then just let go, let that do its rendering. Hey Chris, are you still there, by the way? I don't know if you're still there. I was about to say, because how good did we get weather not yesterday, Sunday? We were so lucky, which actually is a bit of a dig, because you didn't get to fly the drone. But we've just had rubbish weather. We're going to have rubbish weather all week. So yeah, now when you look at this scene, actually let's go back again and look at it. So not a lot of movement, but this was done by hand, and then I faked it. If you see now, the scene is moving really slow and panning down, and we could emphasize that maybe even more. So sometimes you don't even need to move the camera. So let's reset that. Go back to the beginning. Let's make it pretty cool. So let's offset that quite a lot. So we're going to go quite high up. Keyframe that. Go down to the bottom. I should have done this for my actual video. Then pan right down, so it's looking underneath the branch. You can see the snow at the bottom and the water. I'm guessing, Chris, you're not there. That's rendered. So let's have a look. Oh, again, it's easier when you see what it looked like before. So not a lot, and then so much more cinematic. Kind of looks like a film, and I've just used my phone. See how that went from down? How cool is that? And it's pretty simple. It's quite basic stuff, nothing that fancy. But there's a lot more movement. I mean, there's a little bit of movement there, but compared to that scene, actually you can see it wobbles. But in this one, how much more stable it is. and that's just using your phone. So, oh, hello. Hi everyone. By the way, this Sam, wife's just joined. Travel Sam. So she's just, for those that are still watching, she's just set up her own channel now. She literally only just started it this weekend, so be kind. But it's kind of going to tie in a little bit with what I do, because when we go on holiday, if you've seen in some of my videos, I do like the GoPro videos, and when we went to like places like Cornwall, I'll fly the drone. Sam's going to do more like kind of handheld stuff, so maybe walking around with the camera, time lapses, GoPro stuff. Ah, the boss. Yeah, she's going to do more travel videos. So when we're like on a cruise, then you know she's going to do those videos. Yeah, anyone who's there, you know, really appreciate if you pop over. Like I said, we've only just sort of started her channel, so it is going to progress more this year with more holidays we have. And you know, when we're out and about, but go over, pop on, have a look. You know, subscribe. Should really appreciate that. And hopefully get more content soon as well. Oh, post the link. Yes, that is true. I can do that. And I'll pop a link into the channel in my description when I've sort of done this. So if I do that, here we go. There we go. Let me know that works. You have to let me know if that works. Hopefully it does. And thanks for those who have continued watching. My first one, I'm really chuffed with this. We had 10 at one point. We're at 7 at the moment. Hey, that's really good. For, you know, my first sort of proper live stream. Although I did mess it up a little bit with that events thing, so sorry about that. But hopefully I won't do that next time. So I think I've done nearly everything on my edit of this footage. I don't think I did the following thing, but something else that you can do, which, again, I love doing this sort of stuff, is a vignette. I mean, sometimes you can over-edit things. Oh, click her pic and go to channel. Ah, right, okay. Thanks, guys. And spread the word. More videos. And it is holiday stuff. Everyone loves holiday videos. I'm plugging. Yeah, well, I was thinking this as well. It'd be quite cool for all you guys, because you're going to see me in her videos. And actually, if you watch the video, I think it's the water slides one, you'll see me in slow-mo flying down this water. And actually, that clip in slow-mo on her video was the first one she did at the weekend. It was all using the iPhone 6 slow-mo feature. So again, I love how, you know, you don't need fancy cameras to produce these videos and content. Generally, as long as you've got a smartphone, we can all produce videos. I've started to use mine a bit more than this actual camera, because this is good, don't get me wrong, but you know what, sometimes you forget to take your camera out with you, and I've done it a couple of times now where I've brought the drone, but then I forgot this, or this has been lent to someone, and I'm like, oh crap, I can't do my video. And then I'm like, well, I've got a smartphone, I can film on that. It has a forward camera, you know, it's good enough. Thanks, guys. Just typing. So the last thing I would probably do on here is your vignette. Again, I'm guessing you get the same sort of things in Premiere Pro and What did you guys mention before? Someone mentioned another piece of software. What was the other software? What software does everyone use for editing their footage? Trying to look back up through the comments. Oh, DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, that was the one. My last few videos on my Cell and Osmo. Exactly. I mean, I'm really chuffed with how well it worked. So when I've got this vignette, sorry, I keep getting distracted. Back to this vignette. So I usually do it so there's not a lot of dark around the edge. But then what I like to use is the blur. I don't know if you can see that, but by blurring it, just let that render, I think it helps. I mean, maybe we could do a little bit more. Maybe bring it in a tiny bit more. And increase the blur. Sometimes you can overdo it, but I'm just showing you the more drastic effect. And then, oh, let's take off that. So then if we look again, oh, let that finish rendering. And then you can see the final version of just using a phone, what you can get. And this isn't rocket science. You know, I've put these in my tutorials. This is how I edit everything, really. I mean, I've gone through it very quickly and not very precisely. But so that was the original clip. Actually, can I make this? I wonder if I can make this bigger for you all. Actually, let me do this and then this. Okay. So you can see it. So pretty dull, still decent for a phone camera, but then look at the difference once you've done it properly. The colours are really punching out, it's dead smooth, it's panning down, you got the nice blur effect. Oh, can we go back to that actually? Yes, I can. Let's go back to that. Come on, scene. Yep, so again, how it was before. And then look at that. And then the great thing with Final Cut Pro, I feel like I'm selling it when I don't really need to. One thing that's great with it as well, again, don't know if you can do this with all the other one. Final Cut looks like PS Scary. It's not. It's really, really good. Oh, hiya, a bird in the hand. Thanks for joining. Yeah, once you've done this, what you can do is edit, copy, and let's just say I'm gonna use this clip as an example. I'm gonna cut before it moves too drastically, because that's one thing stabilization can't do. So yeah, oh, just before then. There. So cut that again, hold B when you're using it. So let's just do that clip, hold B, and if I deleted, then what I can do is get that scene and go edit, paste attribute, so I don't have to do all of that stuff again. If you've done audio, that's fine, but here, so it's going to add the letterbox, the vignette, and the color correction, keyframes. I want to maintain them, paste that, and then, oh, actually, I don't know if I've messed up or not, but I forgot to change that to automatic speed. Just let that render. Let it render. I have, yeah. Do you know what though, Drone Raider? Funnily enough, Sam, she actually got me started on all this video editing. So I was kind of the apprentice and she was the master. And I don't know, I'm saying was. She is still a master, but the things have changed now with how you edit and the software. You know, it's been upgraded since then. So yeah, I've got you know, I've got to sort of show her a few of my tricks. So here we go, it's rendered. So totally didn't have to do any tweaking, and boom, it's a nice, cool shot. It was a bit fast, but you know, you still get the idea that it's probably too much of movement. You don't even have to have that actually. We could get rid of that moving thing. and just see what it looks like. Ah, it's not been stabilized, that's why. So you do still have to do the stabilization. Didn't realize that. Should have said that. I'd say she's the boss. So there we go. I know I could probably extend that, but really cool. So, you know, if you haven't got Final Cut Pro, it's really worth getting hold of, and you might be able to get a free copy, you know, whether that be from someone you know or finding a free download. Try it out first, but honestly, and watch, if you need help, watch some of my tutorials, or I'll probably end up doing a proper, I think, full editing. So for like on a Tuesday, I'll do a full Tuesday tutorial where I edit like a load of footage of what I am currently doing. Yeah, so I can show you the proper steps of what I do real time on maybe the video that I'm doing that week, so you can actually see, you know, what gets done in an hour. And maybe I could do it as a project every now and again, and I do it as a single video, and you see it from start to finish. So then I'll have like a library of a full edit on one video. Does that sound like a good idea? Let me know. I think that might be quite cool to do. So it's basically like having a lesson. Like having an hour lesson, and we just stop there and then we continue it. You know, if I don't do it the following Tuesday or whatever, I'll do it the Tuesday after, and I'll call it like, you know, episode 2. Oh, hi David. Yeah, does that sound good? That might be something cool. So maybe whenever I next go out with the drone, what I'm going to do is I'll do a video, and then I'll start it from scratch. So you'll see me dragging in the clips, how I cut them, what I keep, what I get rid of. Then it could be down to choosing music. Now I need to find how to get the desktop audio to play through OBS so you can hear it at the same time, because that's not working at the moment. So I need to figure that out, why I didn't have that option. So I'm gonna have to get in touch with Keith, because Keith is the man for OBS, it seems. He has taught me. He was the master, now is the apprentice on that one. So I think I'm probably going to look at wrapping it up, everyone. I've done kind of what I set out to do. I feel like it's been quite a good live stream. Really appreciate you all joining. You've had a good chat with each other. You've gone over and checked my wife's new channel, which will grow. I'm sure. I feel quite confident it's going to be a really nice channel, really sort of happy, you know, fun, bright, colourful, like positive kind of videos to watch. Yes, JB, I have a Phantom. It's a Phantom 3 standard, really basic. Oh, it looks like the video feed's gone again. I'm hoping you can all hear me and I don't have to repeat myself. But for some reason the video feed just went then. Looks like you need some software called Soundflower to broadcast your computer sound. Stuff to ponder on. Cheers, Drone Raider. Really appreciate that. So yeah, got some more ideas again going forward. Really appreciate everyone who has. I have an extra set of Windsor Master Screw props they sent me. Oh, I don't know what they are. A set of Windsor Master Screw props. Let me just, while you're on there, let me just have a quick look. I'll have to watch the replay. Phantom 3. Ooh. Phantom 3 Master Screw props. Is that just the normal props? Would you like a set? Are they just Master Screw? Are they different? Are they different to the ones that come standard? Master Screw. see. I mean, I'm always up for trying something if you've got them. Yeah. But are they just normal? Are they just standard? I can't tell really from this. And remember, mine's the DJI Phantom 3 standard, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Oh, they're quieter than stock. Ah, okay, yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah, you'll have to nope, same as me. Oh, cool. You have to, yeah, somehow get in touch with me. You know, put a comment somewhere. You can send me, I think you can send me a private message on YouTube via my channel. But if you want to contact me privately, you know, we'll try and do that. So really appreciate that. So yeah, cheers everyone. I will look at wrapping up soon. I'll just leave this on so that you can chat away when I've finished the live stream. Really appreciate the ones who've joined. Hopefully it'll be a bit smoother next time, where I won't have set up an event and then it gets deleted and I've started a new one by accident, because that kind of didn't help, I guess. But I think if I just have a look, is there about me? Can you business email? I haven't got a business email, but just put a comment in one of my videos, maybe on this live stream once it's uploaded, and we'll try and get in contact with each other, because I'm not too sure how to do that just off the top of my head. Right, thanks everyone. I'm going to wrap up. So see you around. See you again. Bye.